Talk. That's what it's looking like right now.
Yeah, whoever had the ball last.
Oh, that bacon smash has chili burger probably hot.
What are we doing?
We can just discuss, huh? I'm not ordering no wings.
I might be new to this, but I'm true to this. So
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, the wings.
I can be honest with you.
I'll
be honest with y'all. That first game,
David A. Smith.
you gotta.
Yeah, actually.
If they would have their defensive tackle, I probably would take the Chiefs. I think it's gonna be hard for them to stop the Lions once they get going.
I agree.
In the hook,
I agree with that because I took an early. No, this is the first game now. First week.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no chance always play that open.
Lions at Chiefs.
I had a premature bet. Money line the Lions. However, that buyer's remorse kick in. I think the Chiefs win, but they don't cover. I would be more comfortable with Chiefs money line.
Yeah, I think Chiefs do win because somehow they pull it out. And I think the Lions is good. I think golf is good, but I think it's going to be a shootout. That's why it's 54.
But I think it's on the basis of that all of us believe that the Lions are that underdog that could do it. And every time you're like, oh, that's the underdog everybody's riding. It's the hype train.
Exactly.
No, you saying?
Man, can you stay over there?
Right here.
No, you get in there. Tell him you cuter than him.
You know what? Can I get I'll do a water. What?
That's what he wants. That's what he wants to order. He back
Nah,
off.
let me get a Jack and Coke.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not even gonna card this man.
Oh, she knows.
I seen that.
I
I
know.
realized
That's
that.
why she said. Ultra, I'm like, oh, she knows. This leak coming. Normally at the bar. You normally sit at the bar. Huh? Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I'll edit that part out.
So the Lions went like on a little hot streak last year, right? Towards the end.
Yeah.
Or am I tripping?
Nah,
They
did.
They beat the Packers and bumped the Packers out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch the line. I'll take that over.
You take
It's
that
gonna
over.
be like a 30-something to 20-something.
How many
Hopefully
words?
high 30s, high
34,
20s.
27 with
Something
ease,
like
but,
that.
but it's such
34,
a common,
27.
and that's something we need to establish early. All these common picks, most people betting is like, well, what's the common pick? Follow the trend. It's kind of hard.
I like the over on that.
That could easily be a high-scoring game and go under 54.
I like
It
the
could
over.
still be a high score. 27-24 is.
They got it at 54 for a
That's
reason.
what I'm saying. It's a common score. 27-24.
So if you think of it like this, if you hit 27,
27,
no, if you
24,
hit
that still
24,
covers?
if you hit 24, right? Then we go to overtime.
Right.
You could push if we get a touchdown, right? 'Cause that's 54. But if you get a field goal for nothing, and then you be screwed. I agree with the over. I'm just looking at this whole slate. I'm telling you, it's gonna be something on here that's supposed to be it's gonna hit, and you're gonna be like,
It's landmine
it
week.
happens. Yeah, it
We
happens.
can actually name it landmine week because the last couple of years, every time you take that big favorite, I'm taking the favorite. Last year I had a survivor. I remember vividly. I had the Niners over the Bears. That game rained. And I'm like, survivor pick, it's easy money. The
You know
Niners
what,
will blow out the Bears.
Yeah, we gotta look
Bears
at the weather
end up
on
winning
that too,
19-10.
right? Or is it Post Stadium?
In Chicago. I
Oh,
remember.
KC? Nah, KC's open.
Don't.
I haven't looked at the weather. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be humid.
Right.
5 o'clock at night, it's gonna be humid. Ball be a little slippery. The grip and stuff like that. But winning, like I said, I can see the over because Kansas City puts pressure mainly by Chris Jones. They did lose a little bit in the offseason. They did lose a little bit in the offseason, but not having Chris Jones is just like
That's a major void.
that's a massive.
And the Lions have improved heavily. I'm very impressed. The guy Gibbs, I know my boy keep over college. He's supposed to be real smooth. Jameson not back yet, is he? But their offense is fine-tuned. Jameson, they're fine-tuned. One more year in the same system, and you just get better. I think Goff got, he got the short end of the stick with the Rams. Of course, he didn't get him over the hump, but he's just going to continue.
He's gonna come out shooting.
He's going to continue to progress.
And you got Rodgers out of the division, so everybody's like,
so for Grant,
he's wide open. What about this? Okay, this is a team I can't touch the Falcons. I got burnt so much by them last.
Right.
I gotta wait and see approach.
This whole division
is like with Oklahoma, how they 73-0.
Right.
I took Oklahoma twice last year, and my ticket was trash.
Right.
By the first half.
This whole division is tricky because every game, when you take the Panthers, they were inconsistent. They were Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. When you still riding with Brady still there. Brady was there last year, right? Yeah. You going back and forth with Brady, thinking he gonna get over this hump again, and they gonna go on the playoff push.
Mm-hmm.
They tanked, and then you got the Saints, inconsistent quarterback play.
You want to get
But it's all good.
I'm
gonna be the voice.
Nah, I'm gonna turn it.
But I think the Saints stabilized with Derek Carr. I could be a homer, but he looked really good in that first drive in the preseason, and they never had consistent QB play. He don't have to be Brady status. He don't have to be Derek Carr. He don't have to be an elite quarterback. He got a lot of weapons. With Michael Thomas back, Olave the Saints, you got Kamara, but we just talking about the whole division, betting on them. So, but if I had to bet this game, as low as that total is, I don't see these. I mean, the Falcons added a lot of additions on defense, and I don't think their offense is going to be much more potent. I think they're going to run the ball heavy. So I would lean under, but it's probably a stay away.
Who's the Falcons quarterback? It's Mariota, right?
No, Mariota went somewhere else. I believe it's Ridley, right?
Yep. Ritter. Not
Ritter.
With the Falcons?
Yeah. They got a.
He was a rookie last year. They rotated him in.
Is McCaffrey playing? Is he good to play?
He's with the Niners. You've been sleeping.
They got a good. You've been asleep for a while.
Oh, my bad.
They got old boy from Minnesota, wide receiver. Not Justin Jefferson, but the other one. They revamped the offense good enough. And my whole thing is he's a rookie quarterback, a small rookie quarterback. He hasn't been lighting up in the preseason, which is a little concerning for me because now he's going to be facing starters on the road. He's prone to balls getting batted in the air and getting picked off and stuff like that. That's why that hook is there. Because if it was 3, I'm circling that and I'm throwing that on the teaser. Plus 3.
5.
Yeah, but I that total's scary because you want to take the under, but then you know how this can go. Pick 6, and then a late score, and then there goes your under. This is a hard pass for me, but if I was to pick, I probably would take the Falcons. Even though I don't like the hook, I would take them. I think
Money line or?
Nah, I would take
points.
Yeah, we just playing points. I would just take the Falcons. I don't like the hook, but I think rookie quarterback on the road. Yeah. It's not over.
Y'all gonna order food or?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can agree on the stay away. We need to let those division games, we need to let them hash that out. Really.
All right. I'm pretty sure we're going to differ on this one. Jaguars at the Colts.
Damn, dude, I don't know.
Jacksonville.
As much turmoil is going on with Indianapolis, I said, excuse me. Division rivals, man. It's hard, especially if they get Jonathan Taylor back. I don't know if he's coming back, but I'm not sure.
4th and 2.
I was on 4th and 2. Wow.
4th and 2.
Yeah, man. We could talk about prime too. Look at the Buffs.
Man, he got his chain hanging out.
My boys told me not to take TCU.
26.5.
I took TCU. As much as I love prime, I'm on record saying I'm a sellout because I just feel like college football.
What'd you take?
I took TCU.
Money line?
I had them minus the 20, and then I jumped back in on them just
It was 20
favor.
TCU?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
were in the college football playoff last year.
Final 4 last year.
I didn't want to bet with my emotions. So my heart says Colorado gonna be great. That's Coach fine. But I'm thinking they need time to gel. They're a new team. It's gonna take some time for them to, get acclimated. But
Now the cat's out the bag.
it don't look like it. Shador is amazing.
Now the cat's out the bag.
You still got your food in there?
I'm good.
I think I'm order
yeah,
something.
order.
You gonna order food? My bad.
No.
Give me one.
Can I do some
Nice.
naked tenders? The 3-piece?
Naked.
You need something?
Yeah, mango. And can I get wedges instead of fries?
Yeah, is the bacon smash has chili burgers is really hot? Yeah. If I did nachos, could I do wedges instead of nachos?
I'm sorry?
Can I substitute wedges for nachos?
For the nachos?
Yeah,
Like
instead of chips. No,
Like you
okay.
do, those actually do burgers with large wedges and add queso, pico, and all that.
Okay.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Bomb
Nah,
food.
I'll just take an order of wedges right now too. Another large order of wedges.
You
I'm
want
not
to add a
cooking.
queso on it? Or on the side?
Yeah, on the side. It's fine.
Their street tacos are really good. Their chicken street tacos, fire.
You good?
Yeah,
Might even get them.
I wouldn't say this.
Right.
Not for real.
Anything else?
No, that's right now.
I'm good. Can I just get a recap back up? I thought I wrote that line down wrong. I had to double look at it when I was typing it up. But yeah, they are. They get Jaguars are laying 5 in a row. I mean, I get it.
Right.
And I like the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, but on the road, 5 points. Even though it is against a rookie quarterback, this rookie quarterback is pretty good.
Right.
But then they don't got their best running back.
I don't know.
Stay away game.
I don't think the
Nah,
coach
I
can
ain't gonna make
stable. I mean, Anthony Richards is gonna make some plays. I think he might come in on like the Justin Fields train, being able to run and scramble and throw some balls on some untimely throws. But
I think the Jags will get a early start lead by like
Quickly,
like 17.
You talking
something
first
like that.
half, too?
First half. We talking everything.
everything. Well, I just put this. Now, we can throw in first half.
I can
so
see
however y'all
just
wanna
Trevor
put it.
Lawrence just coming in, just firing, and then the Colts kind of just bouncing back second half to cover.
Alright, to cover. I like the over 45. I love it.
I agree with the over 45. I think that's a valid pick because I don't see the coach being able to, even with their, they got some defensive pieces now, but I don't think they'll be able to stop the Jags. And I'm pretty sure the coach will get in the zone a couple times.
Titans at Saints. I can already tell you my pick. It's the easiest one for me.
I got the Saints minus the 3 hands down and the over. That's me.
And that's why I'm
No
scared.
hesitation.
That's why I'm scared because I looked at this weeks ago and was like, ooh, the Saints. And I got a feeling the Saints gonna happen. It's gonna bite me. I don't want it to happen, but I was like, wow, only 3. That's like a pick 'em.
Right.
That's a pick 'em. And
Right.
I'm looking. I'm like, well, the Saints got the better everything.
Right. One of my best bets would be the over. I did
But
take the over
Kamara's not
40.
playing.
They still got enough run game. I'll take the over 41. I don't see, even with the defenses being tough, I think that's why the line is so low. But I think it'll take some time for them to adjust to Derek Carr. It's gonna take some time to adjust to Derrick Henry, and you also got Tannehill.
I'm gonna
That's
have to
still.
with you, brother. I like the under on that.
Like the under.
We'll see.
I like the under. I see a lot of running game in this game. Just slow pace game.
So okay.
Because Michael Thomas, is he still out?
Nope. Olave back. Michael Thomas playing. They got Jimmy Graham. They're just not gonna be the same. What you seen last year was a lot because of the Saints didn't have a consistent quarterback. You're not going to see that. Derek Carr can throw the ball, regardless of what you believe. And if he don't, he's going to put up some picks, which also leads to
He's
points.
going to throw picks, and I just feel like
He just gonna throw picks?
Derrick Henry, he's gonna eat up a lot of that clock.
He also scored.
A lot.
But when you're talking about a score as low as 41, field goals matter. So when you getting threes here and there, say it's 17, if it's 17-10 or 14-10 at halftime, that's 24 points. You're talking about 2 scores in the field goal. You're talking about 2 touchdowns in the field goal.
It's gonna be a lot of field goals.
Which is, it might come down to the wire, but I think it's gonna fly over.
I think if Kamara was playing,
I like that.
it'd be 4. You got to remember the Saints got a real good defense. They got a real good defense.
They're going to try to run with Henry, and they're going to keep stopping them.
The Titans got a real good defense too.
There's a reason why it's 41.
They got a great pass rush. They still got
There's a reason why
Nico Autry. They still got Jeffrey Simmons.
I don't think they got enough offensive weapons to stop. Tannehill's starting, right?
Yeah, I believe from my understanding.
He's on that. And they took a quarterback in the first or second round, right?
Will Levis?
I would
under.
Boy, put your grief
I think Saints minus 3 is easy. But y'all the masters on the total. I can't mess with it.
Over Saints minus 3. Book it. That's me. You feel me? That's my pick.
Cards, Commanders.
I'm not touching the line. Just give me the under.
That's another over, but I'm not confident in it. I don't 38 is so low.
38.5, the hook.
That's so low. I don't understand where's all the Cardinal hate coming from. They're not great. They looked bad last year. But Kyler Murray can still put up points. He's not playing. Oh yeah, he's hurt. Yeah, that's why.
Then they released a second string quarterback and traded for Josh Dobbs. That's why I said, we in the tanking zone now. And we done got rid of Hopkins. We done got rid of other defensive players. The only one there is Buda Baker. And Buda Baker's like, okay, well, pay me.
I'm uninformed, dog. That's what you get when you make picks prematurely. You don't know what's happening. But yeah, no Kyler Murray. Their offense is very stagnant.
I don't like the Commanders that much. I think they beat. I'm sorry.
And I think that's the easiest. When people see that line gonna jump to probably 10. I can see that line going up 3 points.
Who's the QB for the Commanders?
That might be an overreaction.
Dobbs. They traded for him.
He's horrible. And let me go on record because we're on record. So I don't want to. He's a pro athlete. I don't want to just badmouth him, but I thought Josh Dobbs was gonna be real good coming out of college, out of Tennessee. I figured he would put up a lot of numbers.
Goes down.
Yep, it's the game.
See, the Commanders really that bad. I know they're at home, but why they giving them 7?
They got a decent defense. They do. And
they got offensive weapons.
They got pieces. They decent. They the worst team in that division, but
I don't think they're gonna finish worse though. That's the crazy part. And they might be roster wise.
Who you talking about finishing worse? Woo. Don't tell me you're gonna pick them. We'll get to the star people later.
Game over.
They didn't get it. They got 2 timeouts left. Yeah, this game's pretty much over. I bet people at the book was going crazy.
For this?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't see this coming, huh?
Matt been on it.
I'm not big on college football, so
it wouldn't shock me if they beat them, but it was too high because this dude
is this gonna be the biggest upset of the week?
Yes. Because all the attention around the game.
It's him and it's a 20-point upset.
We got Auburn and who's that? Massachusetts?
Nah, it can't.
Over there.
Oh, I can't see that.
Oh, he gone.
Who that dude?
You know the name of Tennessee? That's Auburn and UMass. Yeah. I think that's a. No, that ain't a rerun. Yeah, University of Massachusetts.
So what? Washington minus 7 or over under 38?
I think they cover.
No skipping. I
think they cover. No skip. I think they cover the 7.
You think they cover the 7?
Well, all we know now, I got Commanders covering 7.
Thank you. I just think.
If I was to touch it,
you had the black bean burger. I know this.
Nah, that 38.5 is tricky, but I'll take that under. I'll take that under.
You see it like a 20 to 10.
I see it like a lot of people thinking like, because I try to see like what other people are thinking. You know, people that bet too. 38 points, they can cover that easy.
27-10.
They cover that easy, right?
Yep.
Nah. Under. If I was to bet it.
Some of these we ain't gotta stay too long.
Because you gotta kind of see other people's,
Bucks at Vikings.
Betting is hard.
Bucks at Vikings. Vikings -6.
What?
Yeah, you sound shocked. What?
I'm a
Who's
little
on-
shocked
Who's
because
the Bucks quarterback?
Tom Brady.
Baker Mayfield.
Tom Brady not playing?
You've been.
Excuse Mr. Ramos.
That's why. Yeah. First podcast.
It's a joke.
We doing a reshoot.
It's a joke.
We obviously.
That's a joke.
He was
Alright.
Right, it's a joke.
Alright.
I know you joking.
Baker Mayfield.
He's got another great white hope at quarterback.
Wait. I ain't been gone that long.
Yes, you
He's been gone that long.
You been under
Tom
somebody
Brady
that.
officially retired.
He's officially retired.
When he
He's
announced
supposed to be
it?
part owner of the Raiders also.
He is.
Minority owner,
right?
yeah.
When did he announce it?
He announced this as of February. Yeah, they lost a couple
Where I
people.
been?
They lost a couple people. One of their receivers tore his ACL. I can't remember who it was. They released people. They up against the cap. It's been bad for them. Yeah, that's game. He just got the first down.
I honestly,
One knee down and that's it.
That's it.
no.
Oh, let me.
Boy, oh boy, they gonna be going crazy. They about to be going crazy.
I'm about to be shocked at this pick, and I'm about to give y'all. Y'all gonna be real shocked.
Really? Go for it, Mr. Ramos. Now that we're clear, who are you gonna take?
But
Yeah,
Vikings, right?
+6?
Hold on.
That's not a bad bet.
No, not +6. The Bucks still got them weapons, right? Tom Brady left, but Mike Evans still there. Who's the other wide receivers?
Godwin, I don't know if he's injured.
One of them is injured.
Their running game is with
They still got the
Fournette,
same.
right?
Fournette now. I don't know where Fournette went, but I don't think he's with the Bucks. They had to release a lot of people because they was over the cap.
You know what? I'm gonna take the underdog on this money line. Bucks money line.
That's brave.
Yeah.
That's brave.
For some reason, I like this game money line. I can just see Baker coming in and putting on a show.
You going against JJ? Justin Jefferson. And then fighting Vikings.
I think the Vikings.
With Kirk Cousins, right?
Yeah, I think the Vikings cover.
I see Kirk Cousins throwing at least 2-3 interceptions.
At home?
At home, first game. You know how nervous he
It can
get.
happen.
You know how nervous he be getting sometimes, and he just off his game.
It can happen. So we
Yeah.
divide it.
Give me the Bucks money line.
I say
No spread.
Minnesota. I'll lay the 6 and Mr. Fielder.
I'll get bold here too. Take the under.
Oh, we all over the place on that.
And you said
I don't think the
Vikings
Bucks.
minus-
I don't think the
I said
Bucks
Vikings
produce
minus.
points, but I think the Bucks try to slow the game down. If they could stop JJ a little bit, it might creep right just under. Like the under.
All right. This is one we probably gonna disagree on. 49ers at Steelers. Niners laying 2.5 on the road.
I gotta take the Steelers money line.
Mr. Ramos.
I'm taking. No, I'm not taking no Steelers money line.
I don't think so.
You gotta take something. You gotta take
No,
something.
Yeah, no skipping.
Okay. I like the Niners.
Like
I like the Niners.
To
I'll
cover?
probably take a money line though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a money line.
So here's the thing.
Here go the man.
Die hard Ravens fan.
Oh yeah, I
I
forgot.
hate the Steelers,
But you know,
but I know them too well. Damn it, they can draft talent like it's unbelievable.
yeah.
And they done drafted 2 wide receivers and a quarterback, and a decent tight end in the last 2 years, and I'm pissed off because they good.
No.
And they pretty good, and their defense is always gonna be good.
I want to
So
be
I
You
would,
can come here.
huh?
You can come here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking.
I would have to money line the Steelers. The hook is nice, 2.5 plus 2.5, but I would money line them. I think they beat the 49ers.
On the Steelers too?
I think Purdy's gonna have, and he's gonna have a decent game, but I think turnovers.
One person I don't play with is TJ.
Yeah, TJ Watt. I hadn't even mentioned
He
him.
gonna wreck the game.
And then the Niners don't have their best pass rusher.
Nick Bosa is not playing. Yeah,
He's not playing. He's not there. So.
Oh, Nick Bosa not playing?
I'm on that Steelers money line. I don't even need the hook. I would, if I throw in a teaser on it, I would take them plus 8.5 just to be like, for comfort.
right.
All right, this next one, I'll let y'all talk about it. Texans at Ravens. Ravens.
Here he goes,
the
people.
biggest-
The Ravens homer. He don't like to talk about his team. He's not really a homer because he don't like to bet with him.
They got bet up, and now it's at 10. They're the only double-digit favorite. They laying 10. I know we're going up against a rookie quarterback. I know the whole thing about what Harbaugh does to rookie quarterbacks, and Texans is one of the worst teams last year, and all this and that. But what they gonna leave out is that we ain't got no corners. Ain't got no corners. We got good safeties.
And I think that
Linebackers,
experience
good.
with C.J.
No
Stroud was
corners.
invaluable.
Yeah.
Him getting that preseason, those reps,
Yeah.
helped a lot of the Kings. People gonna look at it like, oh, he didn't look good. You got to get the preseason out of your mind. Get rid of the preseason, get rid of all the teams you looked at. They're gonna look totally different week one, or some of them will look the same, but they're gonna give way different effort. It's gonna be different guys on the field.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I think, him playing at Ohio State, he done played in a lot of big games, and he's played in a lot of games. He's not like a Trey Lance who didn't really play. He's played in a lot of games, so he's gonna come in, solid. He's got a defensive mind coach. He's going to put him in the right spot and so forth and so on. Field position and stuff like that. They don't have the players on defense, but I don't like to lay double-digit points.
And the biggest thing we didn't discuss is D'Amico Ryans is like a stout coach. He's a defensive guru. They were great with the Niners. I think if you come out bold and run heavy, I know we're going to get a new look offense with the Ravens having a new coordinator. But I still believe they'll do enough coming from that system he came from, seeing Kaepernick, seeing Kyle Shanahan with a potent running game. He'll be able to neutralize some of what Jackson does. I don't think they're going to stop him completely, but they can slow him down enough to keep the game close. And with that rookie, they might have a great plan. Dink and dunk, screens, run the ball. They had a really good running back last year. He's returning. And what, Damian Pierce, is that? What's his name?
Damian Pierce,
Yeah, good. He can move his feet, I think. It might be a cover at 10. This is a...
What you like?
I'm taking Texans plus 10. I can't lay double digits.
I think I got to go with the big brother rank right here. I got to...
Really? I think I'm going to go the opposite. Ravens minus 10.
Kiss of death.
I think the Texans score about 2 field goals.
You know what? I'm an over-under guy,
Because I'm
too.
looking at the 43 too.
I'll take the Ravens over.
I'm looking at the 43 and I'm thinking why low? Well, it's because the Texans are not that good, right? I could see a 28-0 too in there.
I don't see my team at 28-0. Just we have no corners. Like our
C.J.
best
Stroud can throw the
corner
ball.
is out. Humphrey's out. We got decent safeties and all this and that, but it's the problem is that your corner's not good. I just think they're prone for double moves and stuff like that. And if anything is watched from big time quarterbacks coming from college, but this one, even though this is college, he kind of kept it. They won. I'm terrified. So, I would take Texas plus 10, but I see.
So you think the Texans have enough to cover?
Yeah, because the Ravens don't have enough. If this was the same Ravens defense from
So the
last year,
Ravens corner.
same Ravens defense from last year, oh yeah. But
Then you
then,
missing Marcus Peters. He came to us. Humphrey's hurt.
but I could see the over because I think they're gonna try and show out.
Over.
They're gonna let Trey Flowers.
That's my
get
pick,
loose.
over.
OD.
You got Odell Beckham with the Ravens now.
He gonna try and show out, and I mean I can see it.
And they backfield is
I think
healthy.
I think the Ravens are going to come in and just put in the show.
I can see that too.
I
With
see the rookie at least
Odell
getting
and
7.
Lamar?
the rookie at least gets 17.
Odell and Lamar, tell you what, Lamar's going to throw to Odell at least for 2-3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I can see 2. I think Trey Flowers.
I just see them just getting high.
I think Trey Flowers has the bigger game in the slot because what I've seen of him in the preseason, I'm just like, whoa, it was electric.
If you get Odell on your fantasy, make sure you
I can see it easy,
make sure you start him.
28-17.
If you get Odell, y'all better start him on y'all fantasy.
Packers at
Not sure about that.
I think we've already discussed this.
So Odell's gonna go for like 120, 130, 2 touchdowns.
He's still coming off injury, Dave.
I'm gonna lead this.
Don't
one.
get too hyped.
I'll tell you right now. I think this one is high scoring, and I think this one is the Bears.
And
It's
this
a
is
money
what
line.
me and bro differ. Go ahead.
I like the Bears. I like the Packers. I think they're gonna be better without Rodgers, somewhat chemistry-wise. I think a lot was lost and so forth. So I just think Justin Fields now is his time to kind of shine. That's just me. I just think now is his time. You kind of seen it towards the end of the year when he was just putting up 100 yards rushing and 200-300 yards passing. But I think now he's just kind of second year in the system, just kind of going. I like the Bears.
-1?
Yeah, I mean that's basically money line.
That's money line. And that line dropped, didn't it, man?
It did.
That'll make you a little bit nervous.
It does make me nervous. I
See?
think you put some money on it.
This is the problem, man. People seen Justin Fields' ascension. He's gotten a lot better. They added some pieces. But there's still question marks on the O-line from my understanding. And they still, as tough as the Chicago has been in the past and always been like predicated on defense, they don't have a defense that's really gonna shut you down. You gave away Roquan Smith last year.
Thank you.
You gave away other pieces. So that does add to your over outlook. And it's a division rivalry game, and now Aaron Rodgers is gone. That's kind of my angle. People are thinking the Packers are just left for dead, and they just gonna be roadkill now. But Jordan Love is in a system that I love. When pun intended, love. But when a team can groom a quarterback for 3 or 4 years, and you sitting up behind the best, you learn a lot. Now he might not be Aaron Rodgers, but I think he's gonna have a great hold of the system. He's gonna be comfortable. He got young, fast receivers, and they still got a great defense with 2 good running backs. I think it's still the Packers are still the big brother. I got the Packers money line, especially since that line dropped.
I ain't gonna disagree with that, but I chose the Bears for my reasons. But that's why I said that's where we're trying to go in different directions. Go ahead,
Don't break the top. Break the top breaker.
I'm gonna take the over.
This was
That's
tough.
me. That's how I take that.
This was tough, only because of the past years that rivalry and Aaron Rodgers talking all that smack, talking about they're the Bears daddy and all that.
He gone though. Remember that. Jordan Love.
Right.
Yeah, he gone.
And I'm gonna have to roll with the Bears. I think Justin Fields has something to prove.
As does Jordan Love.
And there's no better game to prove it than against the
We
Packers
won, yeah.
at home. Yeah. Give me the Bears money line.
There's money line. And 1. You got
Give me the
6
Bears.
more games to pick. Raiders at Broncos.
Now this is my stairway. Go ahead.
No, go for it. Broncos laying 4.
Raiders money line. They got my Raiders messed up.
I'm a Raider fan all day. Been
Raiders
a Raider
money line.
since Oakland.
There is no way.
I love some things about the Raiders, but it's only about 3 of them, and that consists of Josh Jacobs, Max Crosby, and Devontae Adams. Everything else,
Give me the Raiders
porn
money
star Jimmy and all that. Let me finish my pick. Then you can talk about that. And get your damn on. This ain't no date, man.
You are picky.
Not feeling my Raiders right now. But like I've been saying on social media and anybody I talk to, I hope they prove me wrong. But Jimmy G, all of a sudden we supposed to have faith. He's a winner. He won all these games. I firmly believe he won all those games because the Niners have a great defense. They always had a great running game, a great offensive coordinator. And if you look at those highlights from back in the days, in key moments, they went away from Jimmy G. They tried to avoid him having to make a key throw. And I believe he's not a changed player. Josh McDaniels will probably have a better connection with him in the passing game. But I don't believe he's magically become a better quarterback than Derek Carr. If you didn't like Derek Carr, I don't see how this is an upgrade. And I think the Broncos will give us hell. Now, as far as the line, let me get to the line. 4 is a lot. And we beat them twice last year. But in those division games, it comes down to key plays and key moments, and I just don't know if we're there yet. I have to see it, but if I had to bet it, I take us plus the 4. Very sketchy though. Very sketchy.
Here I come with the tiebreaker. And I'm going to echo a little bit of both of what y'all said. One of y'all said money line, the other one said plus.
I like Raiders money line.
I like both those bets. And here's why. Sean Payton didn't choose Russell Wilson. He came there to win. He's not dedicated to Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson didn't have a great year last year. But the quarterback replaced him in Seattle had a great year. He got a contract extension. Russell Wilson just got his just off GP. No. I'm not trying to say Russ is a terrible quarterback, but he's not the same Russ from 3-4 years ago. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if it's age. I know he's lost weight and he's tried to get in shape and all this and that. I mean, you know, they say with boxers, you know, you're not supposed to do stuff while you're in training camp, stuff like that. This man, I mean, more power to him. He's going around getting Sierra pregnant, so just saying. I don't know how committed he is. I know he used to have an office, his own little office and stuff. Sean Payton changed all that,
of course,
in Denver. So if he can change all that, if he can change him, I'm going to say he up against it. I think the Raiders beat him money line. I would take him 4 just to be safe. I don't like the double. I think the Raiders beat him straight up. And I think he gets booze. And I think this is the first stepping stone to put him on a short leash. If they start out like 1-3, damn, bench him.
I think Sean Payton is looking. If he wins, great.
Yeah.
But he is on a short leash already. I believe in that building he's on a short leash. They might not be saying it to him, but they're scrutinizing him heavily. But I think Sean Payton is the deciding factor. Because Nathaniel Hackett did last year was just, it was a tragedy. Even though people came out and they gave Sean Payton hell for his comments about Nathaniel Hackett, it had a lot of truth in it. That was one of the worst coaching jobs I ever seen. And when you get multiple delay of games in the pros, you can't blame the quarterback 100%. At some point, I got to check my quarterback. Like, man, hike the damn ball. I'd rather take a loss than keep taking 5-yard momentum killers. Like, at least we can get a positive play. But if you keep taking delay of games, that's more of a, basically a critique of the whole organization, the team, the coaching staff. It's not just, that's mental errors that you can't have if you want to be a winning team. I think Sean Payton corrects a lot of it. And if he does, they got a defense that can withstand a lot of blows. They got stand power. Their defense is solid.
Remember, they traded away a couple of them pieces, though.
Yeah. We shall see in Mile High.
We'll see. I just think the Raiders beat them.
I'm going to stick to Raiders money line. I think.
And what y'all got to remember is the Raiders jinx. All Raiders fans think we're going to win every game and we're going to the Super Bowl. So that's going to be bet heavily.
No,
Raiders.
I'm
telling you.
I always like the odds with
that's baked into that score.
When the Raiders are underdogs.
Why though? We were underdogs last year.
We've seen them put in work against the Chiefs.
Yeah, we came close last year. That was we were a heavy underdog.
Isn't the Super Bowl in Las Vegas this year?
Yeah. Here you go. Come on.
I'll give you another key point.
On camera.
He's without Sutton
on camera.
And he's without Judy.
I think the Raiders have I'm not gonna say they make it to the Super Bowl, but they have a high possibility of getting to the Super Bowl.
That would be beautiful. Raiders versus Saints.
Think about it. New stadium. What happened with the Rams?
Totally different teams. I would say they would have.
But they had the Super Bowl in their new stadium, right?
Jimmy G has to play all 17. If he plays all 17, then we can talk. But he's got to play all 17. If we
Who's our
start
backup?
there we go. Who's the backup?
Is it Mariota still?
Gone. Stidham, gone.
Oh, we ain't got no
Aiden
backup?
O'Connor, he did real good in preseason, but he's a rookie.
He's not beating Patrick
And
Mahomes.
that's,
actually-
that's preseason.
actually- yeah.
He's not beating Patrick Mahomes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a tough division.
I went to go see
Our route would be wild
Raiders,
card.
49ers. I went to see the game. That's really fun. They look good.
And
Raiders
that
look
slacking,
good.
that's what Raiders do, baby, in preseason.
Man,
We
I'm
whooped it
gonna tell y'all one
in
thing though, man.
preseason.
That Allegiant Stadium was red.
Dolphins, Chargers. Chargers laying 3. We know what a popular pick is, right? With Chargers.
No, I'm not taking no Dolphins. Give me the Chargers -3.
I think I gotta agree with Dave only because everybody's gonna be on the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill is box office.
I just don't think.
Waddle is box office. So people, I mean,
I don't think Tua is that dude.
but
Yo,
them Bolts,
yo,
Max
like-
Bolts is second
Like my
team.
brother D said, yeah, they're professional, but I don't think he's that dude. I don't think he's,
Justin Herbert.
you know, and because of the injuries that have happened
Good
too.
wide receivers is that deal. You are backing
really
up.
are.
If you the secondary, you are not playing close. You are backing up, and you are.
And that's one of the
showing
Chargers'
the
problems.
ultimate
They give
respect.
up the run already.
And that's gonna be the issue. They're gonna give up the run because you gotta show that team the ultimate respect.
The Dolphins
If
don't
you
really
come up.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta give it a run too.
Play,
For
play
Tyreek
sing-
and
play single high
Run it back
safety
up.
against
Let's
the
start a
Get
cat.
torn.
over.
Let's start a cat.
Jaden Watt.
But the Chargers also got weapons
Nick
too.
though.
TCU lost, right?
Huh?
TCU lost. Their best wide receiver, Quentin Williams, on the Chargers now. The Chargers is loaded with him, Adams, and Allen, and a couple other cats.
Mike Williams still there, right? Oh yeah. Got to take the charge.
And this is why that total was 51.
It should be easy over, but
It should be an easy over. I just, if I have to bet the game, I would take the Dolphins +3 just because of value. I think the Chargers could still win money line, but the Dolphins could cover. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not a huge fan of Tua. Tua could get knocked out. Somebody else would come in and do the same. But it's them weapons. If he didn't have them weapons, it'd be something different. I found out last year with my Ravens, and they was at Ravens up 21, and I was terrified. And we lost.
yep, they walked y'all down.
Walked us
Dolphins walked us down.
And couldn't.
In the it was
They
the
were
fourth quarter
double
too.
covering Tyreek Hill and couldn't stop him.
Because you can't double him and Jaden Watt. You can't double both of
You
them.
can't double them both. That's why I said the Chargers are going to be in a situation. Now, they do have the pass rush. They've always had the pass rush, and it's like, okay, are they going to get there?
That pass rush is inconsistent though. Like, I mean, when you had Ingram and who else? I don't know who else was on the other side, but now it's just really Bosa. I don't know who.
Bosa and your boy, returning the back.
Oh yeah, Khalil Mack, which I got great respect for. He was a great Raider. He don't got the same burst he used to. I'm not saying he's not still potent, but last year was a down year. It wasn't high form Khalil Mack.
I see this game being 27-31.
37-31.
27,
27-31.
27-31.
I agree
Chargers.
with you.
Chargers.
Yeah, I can see that, but like I
The
said,
Dolphins coming back. Can't kick a field goal. Gotta go for the touchdown. Don't get it.
I can see a push. I can see a 28-31.
Eagles at Patriots.
Now this might be the one that people gonna sleep on. This is the game that you go, hey, damn, why won't the Eagles win by 3.5? They the defending, they were the Super Bowl runner-up. Bill Belichick is still Bill Belichick. Now, the question mark is going to be, can they produce offense? Can Mac actually compete, put the ball in tight windows and put the ball in the end zone, scramble if he needs to? But I could see them neutralizing the Eagles, slowing them down, not neutralizing. You can't stop them. We seen last year, you can't stop Devontae Smith and AJ. It's not, you can't stop them, but they can be slowed down. And if they able to slow them down, I think somehow magically the Patriots could cover this number. I'll take the Patriots. with the plus 3.5.
I would take.
Not the money line.
I would take the 3.5. I agree with you just for those reasons. Ramos.
Come on, you know you eagling it.
Nah, I think I'm gonna agree with y'all.
Uh-oh, is this our first unanimous?
Now we was
That
kind of
means the
unanimous
jinx.
with the Raiders too.
Because I could say Patriots money line, but no. Give me those 3.5 points at home.
Rams at Seahawks. 5.
Can you water, please?
Thank you, yeah.
Here, let me start this one. Like D, man, he's taking up all the,
I'm gonna talk. I'm get out of this, baby.
Let me start this one. Rams at Seahawks.
Please do.
Seattle -5. Is
We still with Stafford. They still got Aaron Donald. And they still got Cooper.
why are they giving the Seahawks 5?
Seahawks.
Did you watch last year?
Seahawks. Remember what I said about Russell Wilson leaving there? And the quarterback that came in there and
They're
did better than
like-
him?
They weren't that good last year.
They were very good.
Seahawks.
They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like sneaky. You don't want to admit it. Good.
Well, it is an easy pick for me.
They had 2 top 10 draft picks.
Rams +5.
That means
Rams plus
I'm
5.
running to the window because that energy right there. Seahawks gonna beat them by 5.
No.
Geno Smith was like the comeback
Seahawks
player of the
gonna
year
beat-
last year.
Seahawks
He
might
was
beat
very
somebody.
he was very efficient. He threw the ball well. It's a division rivalry, so the division rivalries are usually close. But the Rams, I don't think they have enough offense to sustain. Cooper Kupp gonna still do his thing. They don't have a super solid running game. They going through running backs like water. Their O-line is questionable, in my opinion. They lost from the Super Bowl. They lost was Whitworth.
They lost Whitworth and they lost Mr. Randy from defense too. They best player.
Right. They don't got Robert Woods anymore.
Linebackers, they lost their linebackers too.
Because they sold out for that championship. So all of you remember all the star players, but all the supporting cast is gone. Jalen Ramsey with the Dolphins. They lacking on that. That back end is questionable. Their defense questionable. Period. To me, who are your linebackers? Who on the D line is really impacting change besides Aaron Donald? Now I triple team Aaron Donald. You seen it. They'll create a wall against Aaron Donald and make everybody else beat him. The Seahawks can run the ball well. They got that back from Michigan State that dominated last year. I knew he was going to be a beast. Geno Smith was like one of the top quarterbacks, especially in completion percentage. He's going to be efficient. And then the Rams,
You know what, man?
I'm telling you, Seahawks.
Yeah, y'all got me.
Yeah.
You sound like that, man. All right, y'all. I'm out.
I'm going to head out there.
I'm gonna head out, man. You know, you didn't have to do all that, man.
We got 2 more. You know what it is.
You didn't have to do me like that, man.
No, bro.
Sunday night.
You got to stick with the picks,
Hey,
man.
bro, can you turn the camera?
Turn the camera. Get it off.
Get it off.
I'm turning it.
Get it off of me.
Sunday night game. We're going to get off what Stephen A. just did. Cowboys at Giants. Cowboys
Giants money line.
Cowboys are laying 3 a hook. Much respect
no
to
hesitation.
the Cowboys, but this is a division game, big game, Sunday night game. I agree with Mr. Fielder when he said Giants money line. I would Giants money line at 3 and the hook at home. Total disrespect. Respectful to the Giants.
And you know my premise, I don't know what Matt's thinking, but my premise is not because of the pieces they have. Now we know the Giants roster. I can't say the Giants roster is better than the Cowboys. That would be crazy. That would be a stretch. But the fighting Dayball, Ryan Dable has stabilized this team. He got Daniel Jones to settle down, make better plays. You got Saquon. You add Darren Waller. They had some receivers that underperformed last year. I believe they will perform a lot better. And their defense is going to be tough. I don't think they're going to be a top-tier defense. But then Kayvon Thibodeau in his second year, you see those DNs are seeing. And if he gets he started getting pressure with, who is it, in the interior? Leonard Williams? Or, yeah, they whole interior. They front line looks like they're gonna be spry, fresh. I believe the Giants are gonna get a Cowboys hell. They might surprisingly step on them, but I think it's gonna be a tight knit game into the end, and that's where we'll see if Dak can pull away. But I see the Giants winning.
I don't
Go for it.
This is gonna be a great game. It's probably gonna be the best game of the week. And I'm gonna have to go with the over on this one. Shootouts.
See that?
I can see that. I agree with y'all.
Only because I know it's gonna be a good game.
I think it'll barely clear that 46.
It may barely. I just think with Week Adams, with all the defensive stuff you said, and this is the first game, so they didn't
Martindale,
had all this time to prepare for him.
And he
And the
blitz
Giants
happy,
is at
boy.
home, and that's where it's disrespectful. I can see if the Cowboys were at home, okay. This is a disrespectful line to the Giants, and this is the first game, so everybody healthy. I would go with I would take the Giants.
Insert, I'm mad that y'all didn't send Wink to us. I know that y'all had nothing to do with that. I love how Wink Martindale blitzes. That's what I'm talking about coaching. Not just day ball, but that defensive coordinator, he aggressive. He will blitz you. He'll take a risk. And we know Dak will put that ball up. I don't want to fall on the train like Dak just throw picks religiously, but he will throw one or two. And if he throw one or two picks, that'll keep the Giants in that game close.
And the thing about Dak is, if he throws that pick early,
Yeah.
he's gonna have an off game.
Yeah, you seen that happen. I agree with
That's the thing about Dak is,
Right.
it depends on how he starts.
Mm-hmm. If he start hot, he gonna thrash.
Start hot, he's
Yeah.
going.
This is my bet. The
As soon
last,
as he starts, throws that first pick, walks out, take off his helmet.
I think politics
This week,
is all
boy.
into this one. It's 9-11. You got Hamlin and the Bills playing against the New York Firemen Jets with Aaron Rodgers. You know, you got all this.
In New York.
This is the big in New York. This is the big one. Like
You just sold me.
when they looked at the schedule, they just went. It's not like they made. Oh, we're gonna put this one at 10 o'clock on Sunday. Nah, we ain't even gonna put it at 1. We're gonna put it at 5. We gonna put it on
You
Monday.
might want to have
Only
your pillow ready because
Yeah.
you're going to have to sit there for like
Like
45
fireworks,
minutes.
fireworks,
Ceremony.
everybody gonna be there.
Right.
You like Aaron Rodgers?
I like the
Rodgers?
Jets money
You like
line.
New York because of everything Matt just
Everything
said.
I just
It's
said.
they politicking.
Yeah,
Once they
gonna
start
have
doing
Hamlin.
that,
It's a Jets game, ain't
They
it?
And
can't
gonna
lose.
clap for Hamlin when he come out. You know, all this stuff. But once it goes,
oh yeah, what's that whistle blow?
all they gonna do is be like, oh,
Right.
let's bring this
Yeah.
back. Let's run this again. Yeah, Stephon Diggs, you caught a 30-yard pep. We're gonna bring this back. I'm gonna hold it. We're gonna put you in
Right.
second.
You gonna see the
20.
referee do this?
Yeah.
What is it on that car? Jets gotta
Yeah,
win.
Jets got it. I just Jets got a good defense too, and my whole thing with it was I don't think the Bills make the playoffs.
They
I
might-
think
yeah,
they
this
got
might be
internal
the year,
issues
yeah.
from last year. The sun's going on. I don't think they make the playoffs.
Yeah, when turmoil gets in that center, you can have great players, but once you start doubt, like you having turmoil between your top receiver and your quarterback, and it's kind of it's not like that good feel. So it's too much energy around the Bills. I don't think that they'll be horrible, but years of seeing Josh Allen, people are adjusting. You know, that don't mean they can stop him, but those games that they were winning, close games, could flip to games that they could lose. I mean, we can see that with ease. I agree with you there, man. I don't know if the Bills really make it as deep as people, because every year you got the Bills Mafia. That's a real thing. Like, people want to be fans of the Bills. They want the Bills to win so bad. And the Bills they have a team. I will never deny their team. Very good team, very great coach in McDermott. But I can see them with the Dolphins ascending and the Jets ascending. I can see them having a rough go this year.
Oh, that's a division on those Jets?
Division game, you go for it.
I like the Jets. Money on that.
Yeah,
Only
another
because of
unanimous.
and I'm gonna leave like the gameplay part out of it. It's just 9/11, New York, Aaron Rodgers.
It's all that. It's
Yeah, I'm not even going to touch the. I'm not even going to touch the.
The
Probably
game
gonna have
plan.
President Biden there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like,
give me. The
how they
Jets.
gonna lose? Even though,
Give me the Jets.
like I said, I think they cheer
Only
Hamlin, they
game
do
on
all
Monday,
that
like you
stuff, they
said.
come out, and much appreciated.
Yeah,
when
give me
the
the
flags get to flying, yeah,
And I can see it both ways though, because you see Aaron Rodgers now, they got this savior. They're gonna be it's gonna be euphoric. They, oh my God, Aaron Rodgers coming to save us. On the flip side, I can see a lot of people thinking like us, and because they got Aaron Rodgers, oh now we're gonna we gonna smash the Bills. Like, you know, like I think it could still be a close game, but yeah, I think they pull it out in the end. And he did look great on that preseason drive. He did. He played 2 drives, but the second drive I think he went 5 for 7, and they scored a touchdown. That connection with him and what's the boy's name? The receiver number 17, another 17. But wow, I'm blanking on his name. I'm terrible right now. I shouldn't blank on any player's name. I watch too much. Yeah. Oh, Garrett Wilson. No, not Garrett. Is it Garrett Wilson?
Yeah, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. Garrett is nice. And he talked about him like Devontae. Now, I think that's a shot. We still got DA in Vegas. We know who DA is. But I could definitely agree with the comparison of him being like a young DA. And probably faster. He might be. You know, his age kicks in, but he's a beast. And they got other weapons.
Yeah, and to add on to that for this last one, you know, the weapon they just picked up, Dalvin Cook. He 28, but man, he still got it.
A lot of tread on the tire.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, I thought that was a problem because Breece Hall was great last year, but you add a veteran that's going to help improve his game, and now you got a 1-2.
Yeah, it's like
the Jets going to be a problem down the line with that run game.
Chargers, right?
Because Aaron Rodgers now, yeah, he was with the Vikings, Dalvin Cook. Always like a top rusher. But then, now Aaron Rodgers don't have to do anything great in the end of the season. They could be handing the ball off like he was with the Packers 20, 30 times a game. And then when you need him to pass, he'll be your major conductor. He'll be your butcher because he gonna shred some shit.
Top 5. Right. Like I said, injuries aside, they're going to succeed without this thing, man. We talked about this scripted.
Yeah, you don't, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I pushed away from that because people think you're a conspiracy theorist. I don't necessarily want to say scripted, but even when you look at a youth football league, if it's really like big, people, they create games to create that energy around your league, to create that atmosphere. So it's not even necessarily, if it's scripted, it's more about the energy. The momentum is on the team side because of how we set this game up. You know, so even the refs are humans. Even they get caught up in that shit. So you never know who's been, you know, and sometimes we can't feel like it's really scripted. But I want to get away because I don't want people to think I'm just a conspiracy theorist. I really have logic behind when I say things like that. Like 9/11 in New York, they gonna lose. Yeah, sometimes it's not logical, it's a hunch. But like y'all said,
I'm gonna put y'all on the spot. I'm gonna go first. You gotta give me a 3-team parlay. Put in a 3-team parlay.
okay?
Let's say you put in 20. I'm gonna go first. Gotta go against the spread. If this is me, and I'm just looking at this real quick.
So we gotta go with the line.
Gotta go with these lines. I'm gonna take the Saints -3. I'm gonna take the Dolphins +3. And I'm gonna take the Seahawks -5. For me, that is my top 3 solid lines picks of the week for a 3-team parlay. Typically pays like 6-1, 7-1, depending on what you got.
Yeah.
What about you?
You ain't ready?
He not ready. He got it. He got
The
it.
baby over here, the baby, but look, he got the
it
grown
ready.
man face. He ain't supposed to be. He's supposed to be
Ramos
ready.
got it.
Some tough lines.
I wasn't taking no notes. I should have been taking notes.
No, I think y'all talked me. We talked up that Seahawks pick. I think I got to take the Seahawks -5.5. I don't like that I'm going with all night game because I'm looking at the night games. They real, you know, they real appealing right now. But I'll go with the 125 game. I'll stick with the Packers. Seahawks, Packers, money line. And I gotta be a cookie cutter right here and take the Jets money line. That's my 3 teams.
There it is. And now
Jets, Seahawks,
3-team?
Packers.
3-team.
3-teamer. Parlay. It's good odds too right here. I like the Raiders at Broncos. Money line.
There it is. I knew it was coming.
Money line.
That's why I didn't say it.
I like. You guys sold me on that Seahawks -5.
We all know.
You ain't have to do me like that still though.
Right. We heavy.
Even names.
You know what? Let me go for my. Okay, so I like the Jets money line.
Jets.
And if y'all wanna, to me, it's between Seahawks -5 or Cowboys Giants over 46.5.
So you got the Raiders.
I got the Raiders money line, the Jets money line,
and then you pick. This is you. This is all you, right?
I think he's throwing in
I'll
a
go with the
3A and
Cowboys.
3B.
Are you gonna go? You gonna go
He
with
switched
four.
it up.
I'm
No, he's
going with the
going
Cowboys Giants over.
He had these two picks like interchangeable.
And there it is. Super Bowl picks we'll put in the chat, and book in there and stuff like that. But this was fun.
Yeah, I got to ponder on that Super Bowl pick man, still. But yeah,
This was fun. I'm still a little pondering.
I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get more animated for y'all.
I got one. That's a lot. It's a lot.
What's your lot?
I got one, but I ain't gonna say it yet. I'm gonna say it when we cut this up.
Okay.
But yeah, that was cool. See y'all next week.
All right.